Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers Femme, and today I'm bringing you a festival, Coachella, summery kind of look. Like, I'm just inspired by all the festivals that are coming in the summertime and all the events that we will be able to have, like go to Six Flags or any concerts or anything like that. And I felt like bringing out this bright look, so it's definitely something that you'll wear in the summertime to like enjoy a good time with your friends at maybe a concert or something. And if you're not into the bright lips, you can always do a muted lip as well. Like, you know, I just want to try something different this time, and I really love how the eyes came out. So I used turquoise, a little bit of blue, and definitely a neutral color to blend my eye together. And then I went ahead and did pink on my lips. And if you want to see how I got this look, definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so that you can see anytime I upload a video. And thank you for being a part of my family, and here we go. Later. Yeah, today guys, we're going to start off with the Beige Day and Night palette, and we're going to be using this light blue. I'm going to go ahead and put that into my crease and just blend it out. Then we're going to go back into the same Beige Day and Night palette, and we're going to go ahead and use this turquoise blue and put it towards the outer corners of my eyes and blend that out as well. While blended, I'm careful to try to blend it with the light blue that I already put into my crease. So I'm just going to use my other finger to drag my eyes out a little bit just so that it's in every nook and cranny. And so while I'm pulling that back, I'm going to move from the outer corner of my eyes all the way to the midsections of my eyes and try to blend that with the light blue as well, just so it just has this effect of going from light to blue. The effect from light blue to dark blue. And then you just go ahead and feather it out towards the end so it doesn't have this weird look. I usually use tape, but right now I'm out of it, so I'm just going to do my best and frame it out towards the end with the makeup when I put my foundation on anyway. Basically everything we did on that first eye, we're going to now recreate it on this eye as well. So you just go ahead and use that Beige Day and Night palette and create what we did on the other eye. So the next step for me is to have a clean canvas for the eyeshadow that I want to put on next. So I'm going to use my concealer and I'm going to sketch out where I want to put this light color. But just because we already have some blue that I already got on my lid, because I'm real wild with my blending, I'm going to go ahead and put this canvas, like a clean canvas, for this next eyeshadow that we will be building on top of this. So just make sure it's clean and neat and put it where you want the lighter eyeshadows to go. So that's all I'm doing right now, really, and spreading it out towards the blue but not all the way towards the end. Just making a clean cut canvas. And so this is the color we're going to be using in the Beige Day and Night palette. It's a light cream look. I started off with two different ones. So I used a lighter color first, and then I'm going to go into a beige color. So the first one was kind of more like cream, and the second one is more of my skin tone. So I wanted to bring that color back to life. And so where the concealer met the blue, I'm definitely packing on some of the powder, and it will stay all day just because I did that step before I even went to go ahead and try and put that light color on top of blue. It would look a hot mess. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do it to this eye as well, and you guys can continue to watch.
Slay that shit.
Once I'm basically done with my eyeshadow, I go ahead and clean up under my brows. You just use some concealer and go ahead and clean your brows up so you know everything looks neat and nice. And then once you're finished cleaning up both brows, you can use a little bit of translucent powder. That's what I do anyway. I take a little bit of translucent powder on a blending brush, and I'll go ahead and put it where I just put some concealer just so it's not weird looking, and just blend that out. After blending out my translucent powder, I realized that it was looking a little bit too faded for me. I wanted it to be a little bit more vibrant, and I was going to be wearing it all day, so I didn't want it to fade and, you know, lose its vibrancy. So what I did is went back into the palette and I took more turquoise and basically added it towards the ends of my eyes so that I could really blend together that lighter beige color towards the end of my eyes with the blue, so it's not looking real faded and, you know, dull, basically, because it is a festival look and I'm going to be dancing and sweating, and I just didn't want to lose some of my eyeshadow throughout the day. I took this white eyeliner I got from MAC. I think I've had it for like 6 months or so, but I use it on my waterline so that it can make my eyes pop, and it makes your eyes look even more bigger. So it's cool for, like, you know, any type of party, anything where you're trying to play up your eyes. So I definitely love using that on my waterline. And then I went ahead with this pink color from the Beige Day and Night palette as well and put it under my waterline, under my eyes, because I feel like it will just make your eyes pop. I just love putting color at the bottom of my eyes. I feel like it makes your eye pop way more, your eye look pop a little bit more, and the fact that this is a different color is definitely giving me some summer vibes. The next thing I'm going to do is take this Estee Lauder primer, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of my cheeks and my forehead and my chin. This helps to keep the makeup on and make it look smooth, and it is called a smoother, so it helps it be smoother, and it helps it stay on much longer than it normally would if you just put it against your skin. Then I'm going to use the LA Girl because I'm doing full coverage today, and just put it around my mouth where I have a lot of dark spots and everything, and just blend that out. And where I wear my glasses, it always like presses against my nose, so I just went ahead and took some and put that on top of the sides of my nose. And then I'm gonna go ahead with the Laura Mercier foundation. It is the finishing smoother, the smoother finish or something like that, but I use the color Praline, if you guys were wondering. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with my brush and just get it all over my face so I can get a flawless look, and it looks like it's coming together. I really love this foundation. If you haven't tried it before, I definitely recommend it. It's lightweight. It definitely can cover a lot of blemishes. I mean, I don't have a lot of blemishes on my face, but what I do have, it definitely covers it, and it does not irritate my face, so that's why I like it. And yeah, basically. So the next thing I decided to do was go ahead and take this LA Girl and just frame out my cheekbones and basically do my little contouring. So I did my nose, my forehead, my cheeks, my high cheekbones, and then I'm gonna blend that out, not with a blending sponge or anything, but just a regular old sponge that you could get from Sally's. next step is to go ahead and put this concealer under my eyes, so I could just highlight it and make under my eyes just a little bit more brighter and bring more of a focal piece to my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to do my under my eyes and in the middle of my forehead and my nose, and just blend that out real cutely. And then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the translucent powder on top of it so that it can set and stay in place all day. So I went in my sister's room, and I shouldn't have been there, but I know she had pink blush, so I went ahead and put some on my cheeks. It was a little bit too pigmented, if you must say. So after it was getting on my nerves, I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So I went ahead and used another brush and blended it out, and throughout the day it will fade and become more natural, especially when I put my clothes on. By the time I'm done, it will definitely settle into my skin, so I'm not worried about that. And then the next step for me was brushing off all that translucent powder. I don't want to have all that flashback. And I went ahead and took that bronzer from Bahama Mama and added a little bit to it. And then I realized something was missing from my eye look, which was my glitter. I should have done this in the first part, but of course I'm backwards. So I'll go ahead and add that adhesive to where I want it, which is not going to go all the way out to the outer part of my eye, just where I added that lighter beige color. And then I'll go ahead and put the actual glitter on top of it, just so that, you know, when I look down, I could have a little something on my eye that's setting me apart from everybody else, or maybe that's what I like to think. I'm going to go in with my brown liner, which is Kae from Colourpop, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. And this is actually a color I decided to get from Colourpop, but I didn't really like it by itself. So what I do is mix it most of the time. So I went ahead and took this pink color I have, which is from Sally's. I can't remember the brand, but I'll leave it in the link below. And I felt like that was a little bit too pink too, and it was more of a glossy. It wasn't staying anywhere, so I went ahead and took that Colourpop and added that to it. I believe that's called Poppin. It's very fitting. And then I went ahead and blended all of them together. I want to thank you guys for watching my video today. Definitely subscribe, like, share, become part of my family, and just let me know what you think about my looks so far and what colors you would like me to try. But yeah, until next time, be proud, be bold, and don't be afraid to bloom. Later.